Hey guys. All right. All right, we're here. Oh man, it's cold. It's cold, people. I'm good. I'm cold. It's about let's see, it's 42 degrees outside with about a 25-mile-an-hour wind. And I got my heater though, but I forgot to turn it on. Steve, how you doing? Flying poopies in the house. I forgot to turn my heater on. I came in about half hour ago and I got the room set up and I plugged in the heater and didn't turn it on. So you're gonna see me warming up my hands over here because it's cold as hell in here. Brother Gene is in the house. How we doing, guys? So yeah, you want I want my it's funny. Bud, with that intro, man, when I first did the I want my hockey please, I the first I want my hockey please was just me manipulating my voice. I was trying to get it to a certain pitch, and then I realized it sounded exactly like Andy, so I just switched it to doing Andy. Yeah, look at these yo-yos. Oh man, you guys will like tonight's intro. It's just fluffy, but when you see what we went through at the beach today, um absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd today. But I had to take him out there today because I won't have time tomorrow because I got to cook the turkey tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm definitely Steve. You could hold me to this one, Steve. I'm definitely live streaming the entire game tomorrow. All right, definitely live streaming the entire game tomorrow since we're going to be going for the record. Hey, Vincent, how you doing, bud? And I don't have a really good feeling about this game tonight. Okay, can we just be honest about that? Um, the day after Thanksgiving, we have to take a road trip and play an early afternoon game. Uh, not good. I think I don't foresee us winning this game. But yeah, well, I got the boys went to their moms for Thanksgiving. They're actually just walking in the door now. So I'll cook the turkey tomorrow. I'll cook my turkey tomorrow. I wasn't gonna cook it with nobody here, you know. So they're walking into their bedroom, so that's why I got distracted there for a second. Chris, thanks for coming out. Yeah, I don't think I don't I don't I don't like this game. And I forgot it was at 5 o'clock. I mean, I remember it obviously now, but about noon, I was like, wait a minute, didn't Randy say the game was at 5 o'clock? And sure enough, I look at the schedule. I'm like, shit, I got 3 hours to get ready for the live stream. No, they're right there. They're right there. Hi, Kyle. Is that all right? Is that good for you, Steve? Who the hell knows where Matthias is? Matthias probably running around outside because it's fixing to get dark soon. So let's see. Oshi, Eller, Backstrom, Sherry are out. Oh yeah, Thorn of Chaos. Hey, thanks for coming out, bud. The Lamborghini, yeah. Yeah, and we need more cowbell. Yeah, man. So he signs for an extra 2-year extension. So that was good to see. Now, keep him on the damn ice, right? Keep him on the damn ice. When Marchment comes back, I expect Thornton to sit, not Lomberg. All right, Joe Thornton is not an everyday player, man. Mike, you're saying I could have cooked it and called you. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, it's like 20 something pounds. It's like 20 something pounds. So I got it pretty much ready to go. And then tomorrow I'll get it in the oven. I got to get up early because I got some guys coming to help cut down a couple of dead trees. So I'll be going all day tomorrow. And I probably will be serving the turkey. I probably will have the turkey during the live stream tomorrow. So I'll be having fresh turkey during the live stream tomorrow. I'm going to stream the whole game. So, all right, let's see. Tim, how it is? It is good. Let's see, Steve, you got the schedule on your phone and mixes with the calendar. It works. Kyle appreciates it. No, they right there. I mean, I can see their room from here. It's a long hallway, but the house ain't that big. You know, It's pretty damn big. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bitch. I don't. That's why I only heat whatever room we're in for the most part. House is like 3,300 square foot. I can't heat that whole house. Downstairs, everybody. I leave everybody just freezing downstairs. Hey, Matthias went to overtime, man. How does a Lamborghini T-shirt not exist? That's a good question. The Marchman extension next? Maybe. Stu is a big Marchman fan. There he is. Is Drieger now? Drieger's playing tomorrow night, right? Or we're gonna get Knight versus Drieger. I haven't seen the lineup at all. I haven't seen the lineups at all. Yeah, Vincent. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. I haven't seen anything. I would assume. Well, I guess I shouldn't assume because you might want to put Bobrovsky in tomorrow night to go for that home record, right? So we'll see. Frank, yeah, we all got the same feeling. Zonker. I just call you Zonk. I'm up. We're good, man. Things are good. A little cold, but the room's starting to heat back up. Things are good, man. It's 30-mile-an-hour wind. I took the dogs to the beach today. I got a little bit of footage of that for the intro. Not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Yeah, Frank, I got a few. Yeah, look, Frank, freaking the day after Thanksgiving, they make these guys get on. Did we go in last night or we would have flown in this morning? Right. And then we got an early 5:00 game on the road the day after Thanksgiving. And then we got to fly back home and play tomorrow. Man, whoever made that schedule, that was sticking it to the Panthers big time. Steve, what do you mean we need a coach? Now I know you're not being on. Now somebody hacked Steve's account. Let's see. Hey, True World, how you doing, buddy? I'm good. I'm good, man. You doing good? Who has the worst shot, Lomberg or Marchment? Oh, Lomberg's got a decent shot, I think. Decent. I said decent. Don't overplay that. Marchment is a good, hard-nosed player, but if I could only have one, I'd rather have Lomberg. Not even gonna play. I'd rather have Lomberg. So we got. Is he okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, Fluffy. Sometimes he needs verbal coaching to get up the stairs. Oh, come on. Hold on a second. Come on. Come on, Fluffy. Come on. Come on. All right, good boy. I'm in here. You can't make it all the way, and you're going to turn back around? Yeah, I said no to hell with that. Okay. All right, he's good. Matthew Eugene, hey, thanks for coming out, bud. Let's see. Let me come back up here. Let me see. I missed the call. Okay, so ESPN saying Drieger's and net for tomorrow. Night tonight. Thorn of Chaos. Is that confirmed, buddy? If Bob plays, are winning 8-0. Yeah, Steve, I got the same question. What happened to the one bad? What happened to the one bad, man? Based on the rotation night tonight. No, they changed that rotation, I think. The last time it was 3 games for Bob and 1 for Spencer. If you remember after the shellacking he took, it was actually 3 games for Bobrovsky and then 1 for Spencer. So either way, he's going to play one of these 2 games. Personally, I'd rather see him play tonight and let Bob go for the record tomorrow, since Bob has been, on fire and kind of a big part of that whole thing. Not that Spencer hasn't, but who knew I was gonna be sticking up for Bob to get a start overnight. All right, let's see. Poor millionaires. Oh, you're good, Steve. Now you're good, Steve. Now you're only like half. How about we just call you half good, Steve? How about that? Huh? That implies both things. True. Let's see. You work before the game, but you'll be home before it starts. Oh, you mean tomorrow? Yeah, no, true. I appreciate that. For right now, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna keep the streams just myself. And the reason that is because there's a list of about 18 people that have asked to join, and there's no way I'm choosing. And so for right now, It's just going to be me. Plus that way I can say I'm going to do it and then not do it if I don't feel well at the last minute. That's the truth of it, really. Because in my heart I want to do it all, and then my body doesn't cooperate with me all the time. So for now, I just want to keep the streams myself. And I want to get good at it. I want to get to like where I'm naturally doing what I do, and then maybe I'll add somebody in once I'm more comfortable doing what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. Yeah, no, true. I appreciate it. But that's a true thing, man. That's a true thing. I got a long list of people wanting to do it, and I'm the kind of guy where I'll tell everybody yes. So this time I have to say no, because otherwise I'll get myself into a world. I'll get myself into a bad situation. I do that all the time because I hate telling anybody no about anything. Mason Marchment, you don't like that? I'd rather have Lomberg on the team. All right, Mason. Look, so dude, man, you're you're a really good hockey player. You're really good all the way around, but you don't bring the same energy as Ryan, man. Come on, Lomberg's out there. I mean, that Ryan is the dude that you don't want anywhere near your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is just, you don't let him anywhere near your girl, man. Frank, where's Stu? Oh, there he is. All right, there he is. Let's see. Marchman needs a lot of power skating drills. He's like the wobbly kid from Miami and the Mighty Ducks. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know that Stu will agree with that, but that's still funny. But no way, man. No way we're getting shut out tomorrow night. No way. That can't happen. All right, let's see. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I didn't screw up the mic. Am I still good? No, I screwed it up. Hold on. All right, we should be good. All right, let's see. For a shootout, who do I think the best order to send the guys out? That's a good question. No Barkov. I do not want to send Barkov out there. He's been terrible. I would like to start with Huberto. I would like to throw Tippett out there. I wouldn't mind Vetrano getting out there. I know some people would think Duclair, but apparently Duclair's percentage on the shootouts have not been good. But personally, I would rather just have 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime. If nobody scores, they take a 5-minute break and they go back out for another 5 minutes. And how many they would? I can't imagine you could get through 2 5-minute 3-on-3 overtimes and nobody scores. Can't be. All right, let's see. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. Holy crap, I missed a lot, so I'm gonna scroll down here to the bottom a little bit. Yeah, for Hagee too. True, man. No word, no news on Achari. Well, actually, that's a lie. Heard about a week ago that he was doing better. He's been on the ice. He's, quote, chomping at the bit to get back out there, but it's still going to be a little while. Yeah, somebody needs to buy Lomberg an actual Lamborghini. Yeah, I think Bobrovsky's on the hook for that one, Frank. All things considered, I think Bobrovsky can do that one, man. I'm trying to scroll back up to see what I might have missed. Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, I missed a couple of things here. Yeah, Joe Thornton is as old as Knight's mom. Oh, see, now that's funny. That's funny, man. It's Bob versus Samsonov. We're assuming. We're assuming. Oh, here's a good question. Tim, will I stream all the playoffs? I don't know the answer to that quite yet. What time of year is that? Let me think about that. I don't want to commit to that just yet. It depends on my finances, because if I'm massaging, I'm going back to massage in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be doing house calls. I'm not going to have that interfere with the hockey schedule, but I know the hockey schedule in advance, right? So when we get to the playoffs, it's going to get really, really touchy. So I won't be missing any games, but it's possible I may be running in the door at the last possible second to just start a pregame stream after a massage. So If that's the case, I probably can't count on streaming all of the games. But as we get on into it, like I said earlier, the longer the season gets, the more content I'm going to be putting out. I'm kind of trying to pace myself and not overdo it this time of year and then crash and burn at the end. All right, I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom here. Let's see. There's a lot of people here. This is good, but I'm missing. Oh, here we go, Steve. Jeez. Oh, jeez. The end. Are you happy, Steve? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable, bro. And you got kids, man. Come on. You got kids. Let's see. But how come we didn't see Rocky for the Philly intro? I thought about doing it. When was that? That was the other day. Yeah, I thought about doing it, and I didn't have my jacket down there, and I just didn't do it. You call me lazy, I guess. I haven't brought Rocky out in a while. I had a good shtick planned for it too. I just didn't do it. I'm just working a lot, guys. So a lot of times I have to cut the intros, like I do the dog footage, because a lot of times I just not having a lot of time like I used to make the intros. All right, let's see. Steve, I'm just playing, man. Come on, man. You can't afford that from me anyway. That's expensive, man. Yeah, that work with that one. All right, Sean Agar, thanks for coming out. Yeah, it's funny. We just talked about the shootout. Up above. No Barkov on the shootouts. No Barkov. I'd like to, Huberto. Somebody mentioned for Hagee. I'd like to see Tippett get a chance in the shootout if he's gonna use this shot, not to try to deke, but just to try to blast one past somebody. Maybe give him some confidence, to start shooting more. Geez, no Seth Griffith. I can't even say his name anymore. Need to get Stanley on one of the streams, Aviator. You mean the mascot? Yeah. The team's not the. I don't know how I would go about doing that. That's a good question. Let's see. Dominic, you got the 5-2. You got 5-2 cats. I had a good Thanksgiving, man. Thanksgiving's still going on for me. I got to cook the turkey tomorrow because the boys were at mom's. So I didn't do it yesterday. So I'll cook everything tomorrow. Let's see. True, you had your wife in a laughing spell after some champagne and saying flying poopy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, well. Hey, Raven. How you doing, bud? Zonk, you saying Barkov had a 52% shootout percentage. Well, yeah, but that's like overall, right? But he probably at one point was at 70%, and then he's been total ass for a couple of years now. I think that's the point there, bud, is that he's just not been good the last couple of years. I think Stu had a statistic there. Stu, if you're still there, yeah. Didn't you tell me you heard Barkov was like 0 for 16 or 0 for something in the last bunches of shootouts? Stu had a statistic there. Sean, yeah, no, I'm addressing that now. His percentage overall, yeah, but the last couple of years he's been really, really bad. Mason, yeah, he kind of lost his shootout skill. Let's see, Zonk, but Bob had a couple of bad years. Barkov could bring it back the same way. Yeah, I mean, look, it's possible. I just think we've got plenty of options. When you're talking about in a shootout, man, it's a point, and he's not looked like. It's almost like he ran out of moves and guys figured out his moves and now he can't figure anything else out. So he's trying to pretend that it's almost like his move now is no moves at all. And he's hoping that the goalies bite on a fake move, and then he does nothing. So he clearly is struggling in that department. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Yeah, you remember when he didn't score when the Brooms beat him in the shootout. Yes, yes, yeah. And it was a weak shot, too, Raven. It was a weak shot. Let's see. Who do I fear more, Tampa or Toronto taking first in the division? Uh, well, I'd rather have Tampa take first, only in the sense that um, if things get reseeded and they were above us, at least that's a much shorter trip if we eventually ended up playing them in the playoffs for a road game. It's a much shorter trip. Toronto doesn't scare me. That's the other thing, though. Toronto doesn't really scare me at all. Um, certainly, I'm looking forward to another dangle meltdown. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. Dominic, hey, bud, I appreciate that. Yeah, we got back to back, man, back to back. Absolutely. Do the guys fly home tonight? I guess they would, right? Because it's such an early game and it's such a short flight. So I guess they would fly back tonight. Do I think Huberdeau is our best shootout taker? Huh. Well, of the guys that we've seen, we've only had the one shootout this year, right? Believe it's just the one, maybe two. But no, Barkov used to be, but I would have to give it to Huberdeau at this point. But nobody's been looking good. Nobody's been looking good at all. But we haven't had that many opportunities. Let's see. Who do I fear more, Buffalo or Boston? Oh, funny question, Raven. Well, I think you know the answer to that. I'm not afraid of the Bruins, though. I'm not this team, Panther. I'm not afraid of anybody, with the exception of Game 7 at Carolina. I want nothing to do with that. That's the one thing I'll sit here and say right now. I want nothing to do with Game 7 at Carolina. We've got to finish ahead of them in the standings. Let's see. Aviator. Panthers website has a form to fill out on the website for Stanley showings. Oh, you got your wife one of the Stanley grams for Valentine's Day 1 year, and he showed up at her work with flowers and chocolate. Yeah, but I don't think he's going to fly to Maryland, so I'd have to get him on Zoom. I'd have to get him on. Does he speak at all, or does he just do the gestures and everything? Because I don't know how that would work on video. It's like, hey, Stanley, thanks for joining us. And he'd be like this. I don't know. Vincent, did I know that we don't play Toronto until March 27th? Really? Damn, really? Jeez. I have a feeling we're going to be playing Toronto. Well, the playoff, we would play a wild card in the playoffs, right? Wouldn't we most like? Well, yeah, if we win first place, obviously you would. Stu would rather lose in overtime than the shootout. I don't even disagree with that. I'm not a fan of the shootout. Drew's asking about vapor skates. That I don't know about, buddy. Let's see. I should be the team's massage. No, my days of giving sports massage to athletes. It's more now. It's more like relaxation massage to old ladies. You know, it's a lot of work. When the what was the name of the play? It was a musical. Mamma Mia. Was it Mamma Mia? I believe it was Mamma Mia. They came into town. They were playing in Brevard. They were playing for like 2 weeks. Um, and they contracted with the place I was working with, and I was their massage therapist for 2 weeks. Holy crap. If anybody's ever had their hands on like a dancer's body, I mean, it's like literally when you touch their legs, it's like touching a brick wall. It's literally it was like literally massaging my kitchen table. It was brutal. It was a lot of work. And they wanted massages after the shows. So like they'd come to the spa like 11 o'clock at night, and I'd be starting doing 2 or 3 90-minute massages. It was exhausting. They tipped me really well, but yeah, no. I'll leave that to the younger crowd to massage the athletes. Let's see. Why not let Montour take a shootout? That's not. I wonder how deep we'd have to get into the shootout for Montour to get on the ice, Frank. It sounds like another 20 rounder. Yeah, true. I agree with you there. Edmonton's the team. Obviously, in terms of if we make the finals, Edmonton is one team that certainly could probably keep up with us. Absolutely. Let's see. You were praying that we would end the game in overtime versus Philly because if we went to the shootout. Right, right, right. Yeah, no, we've been so bad with the shootouts, and the thing is, we're so damn good at overtime. If we roll the lines and we put rested players out there, there should not be a team. There should not be a team that can keep up with us in overtime. It just shouldn't be. Steve says Stanley doesn't talk. That defeats the purpose of the mascot. Have we never heard mascots speak at all? Ever? Somebody YouTube and see if there's a video of mascots talking. That can't have never happened. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right, Steve. But there's got to be videos somewhere of mascots like talking and trash talking each other. No, aviator. That's cool. That's cool, man. But yeah, see the hat. The hat is the first sign that I'm not in Florida. It's cold. It's cold in here. I got a nice big oil heater right next to me. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? All right. Stu's got his predictions out. Yeah, your prediction was close to that 20-3-2. I think it was 20-3-2. Stu, I'm pretty sure. Boomer moment. I don't know what I did, but didn't the Bruins end the streak? Did the Bruins end our streak? I guess so. Let me think about that. The initial undefeated streak, yeah, but it wasn't at home. It wasn't at home. Or are they counting regulation wins? Are they counting regulation only? Right. 18 wins is still a good possibility, Stu. Let's see. True World. Anyone else think we need to be more physical? Old time hockey. I mean, we've been physical in spaces. True. What I've been noticing is like we get physical with a team and we get them irritated, and then we back off. And because they're irritated and not focused, boom, that's when we'll put 2 or 3 in the net in that period. And then we don't have to play physical anymore. So I don't think we should be skating around the whole game doing that. But we've been pretty smart about using it in spots to kind of get our energy flowing. It's worked out pretty well. What I want to know, Raven, absolutely not. No, not interested. Not interested. No. I've seen it all already. I've already seen it all, bud. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. Oh, I missed a couple of things here. Let's see. You're a CPT. You're not over 200 pounds anymore. Using the tens. Yeah. Tens. I used to have a tens. I haven't used one in a while. But we have a bioresonance machine that we use. But and I'll use self acupuncture too at the same time. But yeah, man, you got to take care of your body when you're doing it. When you're lifting, man, you got to take care of your body. You know, it's just people don't understand how hard that stuff is on the joints, and I mean the body joints. YouTube. Let's see. Mason says your guy Gustav Forsling wouldn't be a bad choice in the shootout. I agree with that. But how am I scared of Edmonton? They have 2 guys to shut down because we don't play them all that much. I don't know, man. Edmonton it's just the feeling. Like when I said Bob was going to be out for 3 weeks. Edmonton, I don't want anything to do with. It's just the feeling. Got to keep it away from your nuts and heart. Yeah. That's a good point, True. Bud the Monkey, Chuck E. Cheese. What did I'm missing something. I got too many conversations going on. You fall asleep every night with your tens on your lower back. Yeah. I used to fall asleep with my heating pad on till I burnt myself one night. Yeah, Bruins beat us away at home. That's what I thought, right? Stu, Drew wants your address. Yeah, he lives up in Del Rey. Aviator, yeah, save the physical for the playoffs. Keep our guys healthy. Yeah, that's another point there, bud. It's a good point. When we get physical, guys come at they're coming at our guys to kill. You know what I mean? Any one of these teams would love to be the team that knocked out a Barkov or a Neckbat or a Huberto and got rid of them for the playoffs. So I agree with that point. Let's just kind of keep it under the radar a little bit. Then come the playoffs, we can start taking people's heads off. Guten Morgen, Vallejo. Thanks for coming out, bud. Let's see. The Cats are 10-1 when we score first. Yeah. What's the one? Is that Boston? Is that the Boston game? Let's see. Bob leads the Cats onto the ice. All right. So we got Bob tonight. So that's Spencer tomorrow night, man. Let's see. True. You retired from lifting heavy, but the body hurts. Like to start skating and playing. Yeah, man, skating, I tell you what, True. That's the one activity but I don't ice skate really all that much. I roller skate. But to loosen up your hips and your lower back, I can be having a lot of where I just realized the spot where I get my testosterone shots really sore. But when my lower back is bothering me, I'll go out there and skate and it'll actually loosen up the body, loosen up the lower back. Eric Cruz, thanks for coming out. Yeah, and glad to see Lomberg re-signed for 2 more years. Yeah, and we gotta keep him on the ice, right? The dude should never be a healthy scratch. All right, let's see. Ravens, yeah, the playoffs are a while away. Not as long as you think, though, man. Not as long. The season goes by quick. We're already just about a quarter of the way over. Already just about a quarter of the way over. Let's see. One wild and crazy guy. Very, very nice. Very nice. You think you're the only Wisconsinite that's a Panther fan? That can't be true. They're spread out all over the place. They're spread out all over the place. There might only be 3. There might only be 3. But it's good. You're representing up there. That's good. Definitely missing Marchment and the Chari. Yeah. Marchment, I agree with the Chari. I mean, the Chari, yes. But as long as it's Jumbo Joe that is going to be sitting when they come back, that's the only thing. I'm a little bit concerned that Marchment's going to come back and coach is going to sit Lomberg and keep Thornton on the ice. And he didn't look bad. He didn't look bad on the one game, but then the next game, you could tell he should be playing like 1 game a week at most, right? So maybe he should have been playing 20 games the entire season because the couple of times he's played 2 games in a row, not back to back, but the couple of times he's played 2 in a row, by the second game, especially if he's played 3 in a row, he looked tired. He looked tired. I mean, he's 42 years old. At least is 42, 44. I mean, he's old. All right, let's see. Mason, you saying a 5-3 Panthers win. The Washington goal scorers are Ovechkin, and Carlson. And the Panthers got Huberto, Reinhardt, Tippett, Uyghur, and Duclair. I'm good with that. And that's that's Duclair with another empty netter. Because 5-3, that's probably an empty net. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, Vincent, I hear what you're saying about the Capitals having some guys out. They could be looking across the ice and saying we're not too worried about the Panthers because they don't have Barkov, they don't have Achari, they don't have Marchment. I mean, it's not the same, I know, but I'm just so happy we've been doing so. I mean, we didn't miss a beat without Barkov. Don't get me started again. Don't you're gonna get me started again about how we don't need Barkov. We should trade him, and you're gonna get Stu mad at me again. Oh, let's see. Shirtless Kucherov for the next intro in Tampa. Um, when do we play Tampa again? When we play, you're gonna make me do the shirtless, and this it's cold. I have to heat up the room all day. I'll do it. I'll do it though. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out there. Chris, do I recommend you getting testosterone if you're only 29? You got to check your levels. You got to get tested. Um, I mean, I knew I was low, and then when I got tested, it was confirmed there were dead guys with more testosterone than I had because I burnt myself out because I had the Lyme disease. So I just burnt myself out going and going and going and doing caffeine and getting fake energy, so to speak. So I burned out my adrenals, so they stopped pumping out testosterone. So, but you got to get it tested. I mean, 29 is kind of young to be low, but it depends on what your symptoms are. You know what I mean? Let's see. Why am I spread out? There's like 12. Oh, yeah. We're all Mississippi. All right, that's good. Mississippi. That's awesome. Let's see. Jumbo. Yeah, Jumbo is just it's just I don't know, what we were thinking. I don't know what we were thinking there. That's still the only move that I look at Zito made. And I'm like, what? Why? I mean, you could say he's providing depth right now, but he's not doing anything that Saron Noel wouldn't be ready to do in this. Lusterinen should be the 3C, and Saron Noel should be the 4C, and Jumbo Joe should be on his couch somewhere. Now, damn well he's going to score an important goal in the playoffs because I've bitched about him all year. That's actually what I'm going for. Let's see. Frank says you're broke. Well, let's see. We'll do it this way. The only one making the money, Frank, is YouTube, right? I get 55% of what you guys send me. So let's say you've sent me $100. That means I've gotten 55 of it. Now, if I super chat you back, now you'll get about 30 bucks back, and YouTube is happy. YouTube makes it. I did okay last month though. I did do okay last month. Every month it's been growing a little bit more. What I'd like to do is add a 0 to what I made last month, and then if I could add a 0 to what I made last month, I could just about say this is all I had to do. 1-0, not 2, just 1. I'll get there. There'll be it, and then I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do because then I'll be on the hook for making 4 videos a day. Then I won't have any excuses when you're all like, do this, do that, do this. I'll be like a little puppet on a string. They'll be like, do it, or you'll go broke. I'm afraid of that. I can't imagine what Steve would make me do if my only income was YouTube. How'd you get? Oh, Frank, you don't have to tell me. I know how you got broke. Bad man. Too many cigars, Frank. All right, let's see. Matthew Jean says people who don't like the Panthers trying to overshadow us winning by bringing up attendance. The attendance has been pretty good. The attendance has not been bad at all, to be honest. Yeah, Jumbo used to be good. Sure, he used to be good. He was when he was younger, but Steve, I know. I agree with you about the Barkov thing. We clearly don't need him. We undefeated last season and this season with Barkov out. So, Stu, what do you think about that? Barkov for Gabranson in a first. What do you say, Stu? Stu's going to hang up on us. Eric Cruz, yeah. And look, I mean, that's really, let's be honest, that's the only reason why Joe's out there on the ice is because Achari got hurt, right? Let's see. Raven, have I ever predicted a Panthers loss? Yeah, I have. Not too many. I think there's one time where I predicted a loss, and then I kind of remember coming on the recap and being like, I told you we was going to lose. I mean, I'm doing this 6 years. I had to have done that at least once. So, but yeah, there's certainly been a few games when I've been like, I don't feel so good about this game. But will I actually predict us to lose? No, because I'm cheap. So I'll play both ways. I'll say 4-2 Panthers, but I won't be surprised if we lose. And then when we lose, I say, I'm not surprised. So I'm cheap that way. Let's see. Um, are True and Steve the same person? Definitely not. I've Oh yeah, true. I agree with you. I mean, 29. Look, it depends on what your symptoms are. You know what I mean? But you got to get tested. That's the thing, because it may not be low testosterone. It could be any number of things. You know, um, or it could be. I mean, trust me. Well, when I started getting the testosterone, ow, it hurts today. Sometimes, if you guys ever, Stu knows this. Sometimes the injection site for the testosterone can get pretty damn sore. My ass hurts. Let's see. Gregor. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try this. All right. I think that's Gregor. I gotta put my glass. I don't have my glasses. So P.O. Youngin. I'm sure I butchered that. I'm sorry. A few regular season wins doesn't mean we don't need our captain, top 5 player in the league. Bro, yeah, I agree with you. I'm being sarcastic just to piss off Stu. I'm not going to trade Barkov. I mean, Gabranson in 2-1s, I might consider it, but I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Believe me. I'm joking. No, I think I just knocked my Nike. Hold on. We still get up? No, I didn't. Hold on a second. All right, we're good. Damn thing is microphone is very, very, very sensitive. All right. Let's see. One wild and crazy guy. Did I hear Quebec City is probably going to get an NHL team in the next 2 years? I thought I heard they weren't. Correct me there, one while. I thought I heard they weren't going to get a team. But I'm going to be honest, I saw like a headline to an article, so I could have easily misread that. So clue me in there. Yeah, True World. Yeah, I hear you on that, man. Thornton has more points than Lomberg. That's because he's had more games. Coaches got to stop. Number one, coaches got to stop benching Lomberg. Number two, the guy playing 3C should have more points than the guy playing winger on the fourth line who doesn't get enough time. And point number three, Bud, is Lomberg slander. No Lomberg slander. All right, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom because I have missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'm all the way down at the bottom where the last one is Matthew Jean, the hockey guy, said no Quebec because they only wanted French players on the team if they came back. Is that true? Raven, I know I'm way behind. I put it down. I'm on the last comment, man. Gregor, no, that's okay, man. No worries. I say it seriously, because then it gets Stu, because Stu will fall for it. Let's see. Oh yeah, True World. That's funny about the heating pad. My recliner that I sit in at night, it has a heating pad right there that I always keep plugged in, and that's what I do is I'll move it from side to side. I sit on my ass get hot. My ass get hot because I sit on the heating pad. Let's see. Oh yeah, you use plenty of steroids. Hey, look, you only young once. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing. You know what I mean? Damn it, I'm out of drink. What do I got? I got 10 minutes. We're good. All right. So yeah, that's a real thing that Quebec born are French. That is something else. The mic's a little choppy. Am I better now? Let me see. Am I better now? I should be okay now. Maybe I wasn't close enough. If I'm back here, it doesn't pick it up as good. So I'll try to lean in a little bit more. Oh, and I bumped it. All right, I should be good. All right. Should be good. So I saw somebody said something here that I wanted to um hey Rosado, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming out. There was something that I saw that somebody had said. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Quebec's not gonna get a team. I see. Okay. Um Thornton just did an interview and said it was the third. Oh, did Stu go to get some dinner? All right, Stu. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the arena is like it's like the third or the sixth. Here we go. Stu says, "You guys, you talk about Barkov trade. Stop doing acid." and then he leaves for dinner. That's Stu. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So Bob is starting tonight. Okay. Well, we got Bob tonight, Rosado, bud. So you watched the hockey guy video the other day and the NHL denied. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. So yeah, that's what I saw. Thoughts on the Lomberg signing? Yeah, Rosado. I love it. I absolutely love it. The kid needs to stay on the ice. That's what I said on Twitter. That's what I said here. Need to keep the kid on the ice. The energy that he brings is there's no other player on this team that brings the kind of energy he does. I don't care who comes back. Chari comes back. Marchman comes back. Ryan Lomberg needs to be on the ice. It's just ended discussion. I know we got guys that might have a higher ceiling than him, but um, what he brings to this team is just invaluable, and we need it because we don't have a lot of high energy guys. You know, Vetrano's streaky. Bennett has been better. I still think Bennett is not 100%. He still doesn't seem to be skating as hard and with the same reckless abandon as he was before he got hurt. So he's not playing at the top of his game. And Lomberg goes out there, man, and he's just fearless. Got to keep that kid on the ice. Yeah, Stu's having the early bird. That's funny. That's funny, man. Let's see. They added the Kraken so there'd be an even amount of teams. That's a good point, Raven. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I don't think. I think expansion's done. I think we're done for all. There's enough teams, right? I mean, you can't add two more teams without probably expanding the pool of playoff teams. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. The season goes on long enough. This is good. It's good the way it is. Now I know they got the situation with the Coyotes, but that's an entirely different situation. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. I don't know if they've resolved that situation. So Mason Marchment is going to have your early bird special. All right, bud. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, man. Mike Morgan, other than breaking Ovechkin, man, it's a good thing Stu's not here to see that. Sorry. Ovechkin is one of Stu's favoriteest players. So if Stu was here, he'd break your leg for saying that. True. Yeah, Bennett's your man. You think he's at 75%? Yeah, he's definitely not himself. He's still playing well, but he's definitely avoiding skating hard, especially as he's getting near the boards. So that's fine. That's fine. We keep getting 2 points. That's all that matters, man. Let's see. Houston would be the next city to get a team. That's a good point. That's a good point. Hold on a second. Is everything okay? Okay. All right. Fluffy was barking, so I don't know what he's barking about. Yeah, Rosado. No, Lomberg sits in the locker room. He's got his phone. He makes sure he catches the stream with the phone. Hey, there's Jeff. No one has a shutout. You got $20 on the over. What's the over under? What's the line? What are we looking at? Let's see. Q didn't give really Lomberg much of a chance, but Bruno is. Yeah. That's a good point. Eric. And with the injuries too as well. That's my biggest concern, right? Is that when like Marchman comes back, he's going to sit Lomberg, and better not. I'll come down there and take Joe off the ice myself. Um, Steve, is everything okay? Yeah. Why? Did I miss something? Did you say something that I didn't see? 6.5 goals, Jeff. Let me think about that. Well, yeah. And you took the over. And yeah, that should be easy money. How much you're gonna win on that? That should be easy money, man. Your money is on Jaws versus Jumbo Joe. he's he won't be able to reach me. I'm too short and he's too tall. He'd swing. If he could swing like this, and his fist would go over my head. And then before he knew it, I'd have him on the ground doing a judo move on him. I was a grappler with judo. It's like once I got you on the ground, that was it. It was over for you. Duh. All right, let's see. He's only Ovi's a glider now. He's in the right spot at the right time. Yeah, that's true, man. Hey, look, players as they age, if they can continue to play and find new ways to invent themselves, you know, $42 is what you'll win. All right. That's not the that's like my grandfather used to say, that's better than a kick in the ass. Right? Bud the Monkey, do I like Lomberg because he's short like me? Maybe. He's not that short. He's not as short as I am. I don't even think they have anybody in hockey as short as I am. He's not that short. Right? Nah, he's just a cool dude. I like his energy, man. All right, let's see. Rosado, do I think we won the cup? Do you think we won the cup last year because we represent the entire state of Florida and Tampa is Florida, so we kind of technically won? Yeah, I know. No, I can't find the logic there. No, but I see what you're saying because Florida, right? But no, I want it for us. I definitely want it for us, man. Raven, check what I said somewhere above. All right, Gregor, thanks for coming out, bud. Yep, I'll be recapping. All right, Raven, let me see. How far up above is it? Let me see. They aren't selling titties tickets. That's funny. That's funny. We got titties in the chat now. The Flyer fans are loving Yandel. Yeah, you know what's funny about that, Peyton, is the Penguin fans love Matheson. Who knew? Right? We're good though. All right, so Lomberg is 5'9". No, I'm not 5'9". I'm not fine. My driver's license says 5'8". And I had my 1980s Darryl Hall boots on then. So wait a minute. Goldie tried to celebrate the Tampa Cup as if it counted for Florida. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Damn. All right, guys, we got a couple minutes left here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the home feed or not for the Florida feed. Because remember, I live across the bay from Washington. So usually the only feed I can usually get is the Washington Capitals feed. So Caulfield and DeBrincat are 5'7". Huh. All right. Yeah, I could qualify as 5'7" if I had the right shoes on. I didn't realize there were guys that were so short. Yeah, go Raiders. Go Raiders to the freaking referee's office and pay them off, Jeff. Huh? Yeah, Jeremy, I know I can get that on the if I want to stream it. But and on hockey too. Hey Robin. Hey buddy, how you doing? Well, I'm gonna turn on the DirecTV and see what happens. I don't like to stream to the TV because the web browser is crap. So if I stream it, I gotta watch it on the laptop. And Matthias is here. So if he wants to watch the game, we'll just watch it down there. Now don't forget, tomorrow I'm live streaming the entire game. Game starts at 6. Live stream starts at 5. My voice cuts out about 8 o'clock, and that'll be that. Fluffy is I think he's laying over there by my recliner with Karen. He hasn't wanted to come into the room because I got the heater on, so it gets too warm for him. So yeah, cry harder, Jeff. Yeah, I know. You guys got lucky and beat the Dolphins. What can I say? That's your Super Bowl. You guys beat the Dolphins, Jeff. No Connaughton again? Well, we keep winning, right? We keep winning. Hey, look, if that's the only thing we have to complain about is who's playing 6D, right? I mean, what can you do? All right, guys. Appreciate everybody showing up. Eric Chavez says, let's go, Caps. Well, I still appreciate you coming out for the stream, but let's go. Let's go, Panthers. We'll give you guys a point. How about that? We'll split it, and then we'll win in the and we'll overtime. No shootout. All right, guys. I'll see you guys after the game with the recap. Bye, Flying Booby. End.